So I was assigned to do question number 3. You guys probably can't see this very well. Sorry, I have really crap quality, but I can't really write down things and explain them. I'm really bad at that. So I just figured this would be the easiest way. So there's actually 3 parts of question 3. There's 3A, 3B, and 3C, and they're actually really easy. You just have to understand what they're saying because the wording is very tricky on this one. So the first one says the graph of the quadratic function intersects at the y-axis at point A and has a vertex at point B. So what I did first off was I actually labeled where point A and point B were and like what the ordered pairs were. Sorry. And it says write down the value of C. And they're actually trying to trick you. C is always going to be the y-intercept. And so they put that as point A because they want to trick you. And so since we know that C is always going to be the y-intercept, we can conclude that C will equal 5 because we know in this one that the y-intercept is 5 because they give that to you in the problem. The second part of 3B is actually really kind of confusing, honestly, because of the wording. It says, by using the coordinates of the vertex B or otherwise, write down 2 equations in A and B. What they mean by in A or B, when I first looked at it, I was like, I can't do this. This is impossible. But what they mean by A and B is that they mean in standard form because standard form has the ax squared plus bx plus c. So first thing I did was I used the vertex form, f of x equals a x minus h. If you guys can see this, I'm sorry, this is really bad. And then I just plugged in what I knew for the letters, so like y is equal to 5, 0 is equal to x, 4 is equal to h, and k is equal to 13. So that was my step right here. And then basically I just solved for a, basically just taking the 0 minus 4, squaring that, minusing 13 from both sides, and then in A, I got negative 1/2. So that's pretty important to know. So then you're going to take that and you're going to want to find B. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the equation H is equal to B over 2A. And I actually have that over here. If you guys can see that. It's reversed. I'm really sorry. And you're just going to plug in what you know again. So 4 is equal to negative B. We don't know negative B right now, but we do know H, so that's 4. And then you're going to go 2, because it's 2a, so 2, and we also know a, we just figured out a, 2 times negative 1/2, right? So then you're going to do that and cross multiply, and in the end, you're going to get 4 for b. So then you're going to take the 16a that was up here, and you're just going to put that down here for 16a, and then plus 4b, plus 5. Remember, 5 was our y-intercept, sorry, so that's going to be our y-intercept here. And then you're going to make that equal to 13. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to bring the 5 over because you want it in standard form. And you're going to get 8, because it's 13 minus 5. 8 is equal to 16a plus 4b. So then once you've done that, you're going to need to find another equation. Now normally we actually are given more information for the other equation, but this one's a little funny. That's why it was a little harder to do. So what you're going to do is you're going to actually go back to the equation H is equal to negative B over 2A, and you're going to put that in for 4. And this time you're not going to put it in not going to put an A. You're going to put 4 is equal to negative B. Sorry, that looks like a D, but it's a B, I promise, over 2A. And with that, you're just going to cross multiply. Remember that there is a positive 1 under the 4. So that still makes it a negative b. So it's going to be 8a is equal to negative b, which can be seen right there. And then for that, you're just going to take the b over to one side, so the other side, sorry, and so that it'll be positive, and so then you'll get 0 equals 8a plus b. And those are your 2 equations. It's not that hard, honestly. Here is just, I'll include like a screen grab of my work, I guess. So you can see what it is. And then 3C you kind of already know 3C, honestly, if you've gone from this point. It just says, find the values of A and B. And we already know the values of A and B. We figured that out, right? But there's another mathematical way of doing this. You can go into your calculator and you can go to apps, go down to PLY, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry, PLYSMLT2. You're going to do that and you're going to get this screen. It says Texas Instruments. You're just going to press OK. Go down to, it should be number 2, but if it's not, simultaneously equation solver. Sorry, my Q looks like an O in this. And you're just going to basically go to the next screen. Once you go here, just going to press next. And you're going to get a screen that kind of looks like this, but it's not going to be those numbers because I've already put in the numbers because I've been doing this. And you're just going to put in 8 and 1. You'll see like two numbers, and then you'll see a bar, and then you'll see another number. The bar is basically the equal sign. So you're going to put in the 2 numbers that it adds up to. So for instance, in the second one, or in the first one, sorry, you're going to get 16 and 4 and then 8. And then for the second one, you're going to get 8, 1, and 0. And so it should, you can't really see it that well, I'm sorry. Should look something like that. You're going to press solve, and you get -1/2 and 4, which is what we got for A and B in the 3B part. So yeah.